It all started with something that seemed harmless. Every night before going to sleep, I would pass by the mirror in my bedroom. And every night, my reflection smiled at me, even when my face was completely still. First I ignored it. I blamed exhaustion, lack of sleep. But one night I decided to test it. I stood in front of the mirror, stared at my own face, and I smiled back. That's when I felt it. The reflection didn't smile with me, smiled before I did. The next morning I woke up to a sharp sound. The mirror was cracked, not shattered, but split, like something had pressed against it from the inside. I touched the cracks. They were warm. That night I couldn't sleep. Around 3 in the morning, I heard a whisper coming from the mirror. A slow, patient voice said, "We are not reflections. We are what remains." After that, I started noticing the other mirrors in the house. The bathroom mirror, the hallway mirror, the living room mirror. They all began to behave the same way. My reflection was always delayed, sometimes by a second, sometimes longer. And when I stopped moving, didn't, kept watching me, studying me, learning how I moved, how I breathed, how I stood still. I spent days researching old books, forgotten stories. That's when I learned the truth. Old mirrors were never meant to reflect people. They were built as prisons, not for ghosts, but for entities that can't exist in our world. Entities that survive by being observed. The longer you look, the weaker the prison becomes. That night, the bedroom mirror looked different. There was something behind my reflection. A shadow that didn't copy my movements, just stood there, watching. Its eyes never blinked. And then I realized something worse. It was closer to the glass. As if the mirror wasn't deep enough anymore. I tried to avoid mirrors after that. But they followed me. In the bathroom. In the dark screen of the television. In the rain-covered windows of my bedroom. Even in the glass of closed shops. When I walked alone at night. In every reflection, it was there, smiling, always one step ahead of me. I started hiding inside my own house. Staying in the dark. Avoiding glass. Avoiding light. But reflections don't need to see you. Find you. The last night, I woke up to the sound of glass breaking. The mirror was destroyed. There was nothing on the other side. Just my room in complete disorder. The bed pushed aside. The curtains moving on their own. I walked slowly to the bathroom. My hands were shaking. I looked into the mirror. And I saw someone who moved better than I did. Someone calmer. More confident. Like they were wearing my body perfectly. Since then, I've avoided every mirror. But it doesn't matter anymore. I see the same face everywhere. In windows. In screens. In the dark. My face. More alive than me. And when I smile, it always smiles first. 'Cause no one disappeared that night. We just switched places.